You take a look at the Muslim Ummah today, the Muslim world today. Every crisis, every conflict, every political tension, immediately people turn it to the same argument. This is Shia, this is Wahhabi, this is Bid'ati, this is Sunni, this is from this is from that. But the reality of our time is much deeper than that. The Ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is being tested. And one of the biggest weapons used against us is division. Allah warned us about this centuries ago, that do not dispute with one another, or you will lose courage and your strength will depart. What does this mean? If we take a look at this carefully, this talks about our recent times. When Muslims suffer in Gaza, in Palestine, in Palestine, do we ask the bombs? Or do the bombs ask if someone is Sunni or Shia? When Muslims are imprisoned, oppressed or killed across the world, do the oppressors check their madhab first? Do they check what their aqidah is first? No. To the enemy of Islam, to all the enemies of Islam, a Muslim is a Muslim. But sadly today, many Muslims are doing the work of their enemies for them. Instead of asking, what do they say? Instead of asking, how do we protect this Ummah? How do we protect the Ummah from harms? What do we say? What do they ask? Which sect can we blame? Which group can we blame? And when people speak about Iran today, many reduce their entire conversation to Shia versus Sunni. Iran, yes, they have their differences. Yes, there's people that are kufr in there. But what about the innocent people? What are you going to say with them? There's many innocent people. Young children are getting bombed. Innocent people, innocent civilians are getting bombed. But the reality of the geopolitics in our time is far more complicated than these sectarian labels. The Ummah should not be thinking about these groups, about what's happening. This is a cause of division. It was the division in the beginning of Islam, and it's the division of today. But instead we should be thinking about strength, dignity, izzat, gharat, protection of the Muslims, and standing against oppression, not constantly tearing yourself apart. Great scholars, they understood this. We take a look at Allama Shah Ahmad Nurani Sahib. He was known for bringing Muslims from different sects onto one platform when the honor of Islam was at stake. But the real question is not, are you Sufi? Are you a grave worshipper? Are you Wahhabi? Are you Salafi? Are you Shia? The real question is, who is defending the Ummah and who's weakening it? Now understand something clearly. If someone openly commits kufr, we condemn it. That person is a clear-cut kafir. False beliefs are false beliefs. And Islam does not compromise on haqq. But the path of Ahl al-Tasawwuf, the Sufiya, the Awliya, has always been a path of wisdom, balance and justice. Sayyidi Ala Hazrat, Mujaddid Deen Millat, Al-Shah, Imam Ahmad Rida Khan, Fazil Bareli, what does he say? That even when scholars refute deviant beliefs, we do not rush to declare every ordinary person outside Islam. Amongst those groups may be many innocent Muslims who are ignorant, misled or unaware. So while we reject falsehood, we also remember that the Ummah itself is larger than our arguments. We take a look at history. Even the creation of major Muslim nations involve Muslims from different backgrounds. Look at Quaid-e-Azam. Now one thing people will not like, Quaid-e-Azam is the founder of Pakistan, Muhammad Ali Jinnah, and is widely reported by historians. There's difference of opinions, but some differences say that he was Shia and he had roots within the Khoja community, which is what? Connected to Shias. So what are you going to do now? Every Pakistani Peer, Maulvi, Alim, Maulana Mufti has Quaid-e-Azam in his office. What are we doing there then? What are the double standards? It's nationalism, isn't it? Yet when Pakistan was created, the question was not, is he Shia or Sunni? The question was, can Muslims have a homeland where they can live with dignity, with izzat and gharat, and protect their iman? We take a Hukumat Osmaniya, the Ottoman Empire, that protected the Muslim world for centuries. It was not built by one sect alone. There was different people that came together and united to stand upon unity, to stand upon firm, and they stood for the haqq. Whoever's a kafir is a kafir and they're not amongst Islam. But I'm talking about the people who are innocent, who do not know about anything, and they say La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. Because the strength of the Ummah was never in uniforms or labels. It was in unity of purpose. Wake up, Muslimano jago, wake up. Allah sometimes takes the work of this deen even from people who are not perfect. Hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, that Allah will aid this religion even through a fasik, even through a sinful person. Allah will aid this religion. So ask yourself a difficult question. Why are some of the loudest voices defending Muslims today not coming from Sunni governments? Why are Sunni nations silent? Why are we given opportunity to lead yet become weak, divided and afraid? Sometimes Allah gives us the opportunity, but we're cowards. We don't have any himmat in us. Then what does Allah do then instead? Instead of taking work from us, from me and you, He takes it from people that will do the work. Sometimes Allah allows others to take a role, simply because the ones who were supposed to stand up did not. History is full of this lesson. The Ummah was strong when it stood together, and it fell when Muslims became obsessed with fighting each other. So before we argue about sects, before we shout online, before we divide this Ummah even more further, ask yourself this one question. Are we strengthening the Ummah, or are we helping break it? Because the enemies of Islam do not fear our arguments. They fear one thing only, a united Ummah. Let's have ittihad of the Ummah. Leave your differences aside and stand together as a firm and one nation.